Did a few tool bags today. Here they are. Woodland, OD Black, Splatter, and Coyote. Those can ship to you first thing tomorrow morning. Just got a couple more HK clips in. Tool roll-ups, Typhon Toxic, and Woodland. Tool bags that we can ship to you tomorrow morning. These are the other colors of tool bags that we have. Brown Man, Tiger Stripe, Black, and Typhon Toxic. We have cigar cases. You could still get these by Christmas. Cigar cases in Typhon Tiff Blue or Typhon Toxic Blue, Toxic Green. We have these Pelter wraps, purple, Pelter hearing protection cases, padded hearing protection cases. Splatter and purple. We have a lot of other colors of those. Zippered knife pouches. We have a lot of colors of those also. We do have these skull stands ready to ship to you. We built quite a few belts today. Here's a few of them. Not sure what else is out on the floor running. We will go look. Web Dad, what's up? Mycon, Seaside, Zachary, AJ, what's up? Gold Leader, what's going on? Haven't seen you in a while. Kiri, what's up? Todd C. Dean Conrad, what's going on? F Payne, what's up? App Payne. AP Payne, I'm not sure how you pronounce your name there. We have some more Woodland tool bags going, it looks like. Tool roll-ups. These will be Tiger Stripe with orange thread. Tool bags. Black, maybe? Looks like we have shotgun cards of some flavor over there. More bandoliers. What's going on, guys? Hey, will you bring me my water? I don't even know where it's at. I got one right here. Will you dump this out and just put real water in it? Without any shit in there?
I was gonna say, you got fake water in there?
No, but I got a bunch of
Pre-workout?
chemical residue. Peter, what's up? How are you, Pete? Todd, John, do you have a large? We don't have any large tool bags right now. A bunch of them are prepped up to be sewn. Furnace went down for a month. Dog's diabetic. Always something. Yeah, our furnace went out. We went with no heat or air in our house for 9 years. We did have like some window AC units, and then for heat we used kerosene heaters, and then we had a fireplace. I just wanted to see what it'd be like, so we thought we would try it for the winter with no heat, and then we just never replaced it. Wish more was made in Brown Man. Like what? What would you want in Brown Man? Thank you.
He wants a skin suit.
Skin suit. Got some of the cologne. It's nice, yeah. It smells very good. We're talking about Killian Sacred Wood. Who else was ready for the holiday? I didn't even know it was Thursday. I had no idea Thursday was Christmas. Huntsville, Alabama. I think we're going to Huntsville soon for some abandoned stuff. St. Louis. Anybody in St. Louis? Picked up 300 packages of high mowing organic seed. Oh, nice. That's sweet. Place is a trailer, so it leaks air like a sieve. Yeah, our snake building was a trailer. We just covered all the windows with plastic, framed them in. God's Bad Karma, what's up? Thanks for the gifts. I don't know where that came from. I did not give you that. I'm glad that you have it, though. Chicken Farmer, what's up? How are you? Dean Connor, what's up? I've mastered 200 yards and is struggling at 300 versus environment. Windy, mostly, I think. May switch to 77 from 62. Do you think the war will start in South America? No. I mean, we haven't fucking done shit in South America yet. I don't know. I don't know. They'll start a war wherever they can fucking start a war. My estranged wife punched me uninvited for Christmas and won't let me see my kids. Told me to return her gifts. I'm tired of her treating me like shit. Told you to return her gifts. I don't know what that means. Rendering me evil for good and slandering me for pursuing goodness. Bitch broke my heart for the last. How old are you, Peter? How old is she? How old are the kids? Radio Made Easy will have much more helpful advice for you than I will. I mean, I'm gonna tell you poison her, have somebody kill her and take the kids. Hit her with your car. Have somebody hit her with a city bus. I mean, poison her. How old are the kids? You really want to fucking get her? I mean, just move on. Fucking find somebody that you're truly happy with and have some kids. Chicken Farmer, how are you, man? I'm remodeling this place for my grandma to retire. Looking to buy my first house. And cool, right on. 40, she's 33, 34. Disabled kids are 6 and 2. You have 2 disabled kids that are 6 and 2? That's gonna be a hard one, dude. You're gonna spend a ton of money and fight to have nothing. The kids are gonna they're gonna know when they get older. At least the 6-year-old will. Step 1: stop talking about on the. Yeah, that's a good point. Genetically from her. So you mated with a dwarf who has Down syndrome. I'm just fucking with you, dude. I'm not going to be any help here. I really want to say some super mean shit about both of you. Nonverbal. That sucks, dude. There's a bright side to that. Are you sure they're yours? That last bit of moving on and being happy with someone else will royally piss her off. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just go be happy, dude. Like, that's all you can do. Like, you're going to spend a ton of fun. That's what I did when I came home, right? When I came home from prison, I was served divorce papers, a restraining order, and told that I couldn't see my kids. I couldn't have any of my shit. And they wanted me to spend fucking $100,000 to fight a fight. Like, to be able to see my son, I had to have supervised visits and drive fucking 90 minutes, like beyond where she lived. Like, it couldn't be where I was. I had to travel to where she was, and then another 30 minutes to see my kid. And I just finally said, fuck it. I stopped paying and going to court, and I just said, you can have everything. And just started right there. From that day, fucking never looked back, started that fucking day, and just started building my new life. I put all my time, money, and energy into restarting my company rather than fighting with my ex and all the money that her family had. Plus, she had all my assets. She had all my money and shit, had my bank accounts, had all my shit. I just fucking started over. And you know what she has? She has fucking nothing. She literally worked, last I heard, she worked for the company that I used to own. Like the original company that somebody else owns. And she was a fucking employee. And like on paper, I don't know what she really made, but on paper she was making $13 an hour. You are not allowed to talk to any women due to them SA charges. I don't know what you're talking about, but you fucking probably belong somewhere else. Like fucking prison probably. My ex is still pissed that I've moved on. Yeah, I mean, just move on. Like, if people don't want you, you can't change them. And the truth is, they're making you miserable because they're miserable. Build yourself, not with the intention to get her back. Build yourself to be a better person, and better people will come to where you're at. You cannot talk shit about someone and complain about them reckoning you for evil.
John's exes are still pissed and we've been together 20 years.
Yeah, my exes are still pissed and we've been together 20 years. And I don't talk to them. Like, there is zero fucking communication between me and my exes, other than Cody's mom. And her and I speak, and we don't speak, it's through text, right? Once, maybe twice a year, and it is always fucking straight business. Get a 3D printer. Get a 3D printer. Go to the fucking gym. Number one, go to the gym. The extra bright red tool pods I got are awesome. Already almost left it on a machine. I saw it, said hell no. What kind of machine, Dylan? What do you do? That's exactly what he should do. Just start over. Be better. Yeah, be better, man. Be better. Like you, I know you don't realize it right now, but you just got a fucking pass from a life sentence. Getting food and lifting weights will never be a waste of time. Never. Build Warhammer models and print them. It's more cathartic than chasing a woman who doesn't. Warhammer, you mean like the Thor's hammer thing? Royal Chapneck, I don't know who you are, I'm ignoring you. Vamir, CTX 160. I'm the in-house mechanic for... Oh, no shit, dude. I have a Vamir that is completely not fucking working right now. It's a 10-inch chipper. It would stop. It ran for a couple of days, and then it won't feed. So the company we're renting from came out and took it back with them, brought it back, said it was fine, and it fed a couple trees and then stopped feeding. So they came out, put a switch in it, and said it was good, and it fed a couple of trees and stopped feeding, and now they have it back. I've got two massive piles that are... How tall do you think those piles are? Probably 20 feet tall? Yes. At least 20 feet tall. Got probably 50, 60 trees in each pile right now, indexed and lined up to... Like, we can't pull the trees. We got to use a Mini X to pull them. Call of Duty originator died Sunday driving his Ferrari on Angel's Crest Highway. I wonder how COD NPCs... I wonder if he was killed or he really died. Warhammer, 40,000. It's a tabletop game. Got it. Don't move to Camden. Hoping to find a good-looking date. No, like, you got to bring your own girl here. There's definitely cute girls here, but she's going to have a ton of baggage. Like, you're going to go to a restaurant, and there's going to be 10 dudes in there that have fucked that chick. Our two chippers are Mobark. The old diesel one rattles worse than a baby rattler, and the gas 18. Oh, you have an 18-inch chipper? Holy shit, dude. That's a fucking massive chipper. People have no idea how expensive chippers are, and they're constantly trying to destroy themselves. Like, when you go look at a chipper, like the chipper that will barely do what you need it to do used is 30 grand. When you look at the chipper you really want, it's 120 grand. Seen a few good looking Latinas in the Mexico. Oh, they're crazy. They will definitely fucking shank you. I don't speak Spanish. That's okay. They all speak English. Big things coming out of Simmerwell broth. Get some now. What's up? What you doing, Tim? I ran over some blueberries tonight. You try to be careful for like the first 10, 15 times, and you're like, fuck it. The 18-inch, I'll put a whole spruce tree in it. Yeah. I have a pile, I have about 10 piles of pine and ash and oak right now. Massive piles of wood chips. I know you're not supposed to put oak through there, but I needed some fucking real wood in there. Not that you're not supposed to, it's just a waste to put oak through there. Burn that wood, sell the timber. Nah, I intentionally want the wood chips. Ash and oak, it's nothing you could cut dimensional lumber out. It's very small stuff. They're taking all the dirt, so we took all the skinny trees. The loggers came through, cut out the pieces they wanted off of basically eminent domain is what they had up the front. Baseball bats are made of ash. Not out of this, they're not. Not out of Camden, Tennessee ash. I understand what you're saying, but the situation is not what you're picturing. The new Trump class battleship, I think that's fucking awesome, man. Revitalize the American workforce. Will they ever be realized? Probably not. You'll probably never see one made. They're not spinning up right now based off of what he said. And while he announced it today, he's been saying it for weeks. Like, that information's been out there on the internet that they were going to do that. I didn't hear it until today. I didn't hear they were called Trump class battleships. I think that's fucking awesome, man. Thanks, guys. I'm going to mediate. I'm going to meditate in the sauna and take a shower. Dude, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. There's gonna be a ton of ups and downs. Go watch my divorce on this channel here. Watch divorce. Put in divorce prison and watch that video. I've got a series of about 60 videos there. Right around that time, we were making 1 or 2 a week like that. Just go listen to them. It's gonna get worse. There's gonna be a lot of ups and downs. The thing is to not try to have a line of communication. Any communication you have with her should be strictly business about the kids and about the divorce. And really, if you have an attorney, you shouldn't talk to her at all. Her attorney, and a lot of the divorce shit too. You guys, husband, wife, ex-husband, wife, divorcing, whatever, you could probably work shit out. Neither one of your attorneys are going to allow you to work shit out. And the court system is such that you have to have that attorney. Stay fucking busy. Get your hobby going. Get your body in line, and just stay busy doing that shit. Yeah, do it all through text. Yeah, and keep in mind too, private messaging can be deleted. So have screenshots of everything. Artificial intelligence will do the legal work. They're about to break ground on a new shipyard in San Francisco Bay area. Largest in the world, military ships only. That's awesome. But as fucked up as California is, how's that gonna fucking go? They're gonna fucking do EPA shit and all kinds of bullshit every time they fucking don't get their way. It was misfiring one time, and the exhaust was cherry red hot, and we said fuck it and kept sending material through it. Did good until fireballs were coming out. I don't know what money they're going to spend to build those ships with the new $1 trillion shipment to Israel and increase to, well, they'll just print some more money. I mean, that's why they have to be at war all the time. Our entire economy is based on war. Paul, what's up, dude? Grumpy Plumber, what's going on, man? Battle Chemist, Chuck. Text can be from anyone. Voice is the only way to know you're really... Nah, that's not true. That's not true. I can talk to you with a voice I can send you video that looks like your wife, and it's me. 10 years ago, I could text you, me, and tell you some horrendous shit, and it would come from your wife's phone number, as though she texted you. What should I do with my barrel was soft as clay? And are you talking about your penis? I would definitely slam it in the door. I would just try it with like the first inch and see how that goes. Slam it in the door and fucking come back with your bullshit. We'll see how that goes. What is the washing or care methods recommended for my day pack? I was putting my equipment away from a knife sharpening job, went out to do, and got some of the dirty mineral oil. Soap and water, wash it just like you would hand wash dishes. Warm water, you could even use hot water as hot as, well, no, I would totally go balls deep, but I just think he should just start with the tip, like his boyfriend does to him. Car door would be good. How many of you have fucking ever slammed your hand in a car door? Like that seemed like it used to happen a lot when we were kids. Like I saw it happen many times when I was a kid. I even had it happen, but you don't really see that much anymore. No quicksand, no fucking pitfalls with cobras, no swinging across pits with your rope, no cars slammed in car doors. So wash your, like Dawn dish soap's great. No washing machine. Do not use a pressure washer. Some pressure washers will completely destroy any sewn seams. It'll just blow it apart. It cuts. Like I was actually had the deck of a lawnmower up once, and I was spraying underneath it, and it recoiled back and cut the entire side of my finger off. No anvils off cliffs. Yeah, tie your penis with an anvil and throw it off a cliff. I like that. Did they do that on Acme? Was that on Roadrunner or something? I never got I never got fucking smashed with an anvil. I never saw a piano fall anybody. Although I guess we don't have like piano movers like we used to. But wash your gear, Dawn dish soap, and warm water, hot water, as hot as you can stand on your hands. That's it. Don't dry that motherfucker. You can put it out, in the yard or on a tree or in the sun or whatever to dry, but don't like the sun will destroy equipment more than anything else will. Mother-in-law slammed your finger in a car door once. Do you still have mother-in-law? I've broken fingertips several times when I was younger. Pressure washers are bad for dirt. Yeah, pressure washers are bad for dirt bikes. Yeah, you can get different tips for them, and you put a nozzle over, which will kind of soft wash it a little bit. Fast orange works in the washer. I don't think I would use anything citrus like that on there. Maybe to get the oil out, but I wouldn't say put that on your entire equipment. Pretty sure I shattered an inch of my pointer finger in my truck. The nail separated back to front over a week. The back corner was sticking out after being crushed in the truck door. O2 Williams. Friend had to open a car door. A guy shut on his femur. How does that even happen? Like, I would think you would have to kick that multiple times, break the fucking leg, and then get the door to close. I would think that'd almost be amputation. Never had that. My grandma rolled a window up on my head once. I wanted to roll your head up in the window a few times, motherfucker. No, my mother, not really. I never wanted to harm you. I wanted to see you harmed a few times, but I never wanted to harm you. No, my muzzle, I was being a dumbass and attached a belt on it, and it didn't stop until it was glowing. I still don't know what you're talking about, dude. Are we talking about your penis? Or you melted something on your rifle barrel. Leg wasn't even broken. I watched the kid slam his finger in an Astro. I could see that, like sliding door. There used to be a lot more van doors when I was a kid, too. Simple green will clean very well. Kiri closed my mom's head in a car door. We all looked at Mom and said, "What did you do, Mom?" Was it a Prius car door? Did she also try to drive around behind your mom really fast and do one of those Prius launch videos? Do we like your mom? Purple power works for the laundry machine. It gets asphalt out of course it gets asphalt out of. How do you have fucking asphalt on your clothes? Kids don't close van doors. Oh yeah, they got the fucking van doors aren't as dangerous anymore. You look at them wrong and they jump off the track. Grumpy, are you still in Memphis? Tallest building in Memphis, 37 stories. It's abandoned. Have you been out to Mud Island? My dad thought when my mom slammed the car door, she was out of it, not under it. It then proceeded to ride over her, not once, but you motherfuckers got some crazy shit going on. Yes, sir. Bought a house and everything. Good for you, dude. Good. Like, seriously, man. Good for you buying a house. Congratulations. Worked as a paver on the... Okay, you get a pass then. Gasoline works really good for tar removal. That's why I used to get a tire off my hand a couple years back. Used to get the tire off my hands. Man, I used to be able to put gasoline on my hands and just, you know, clean them. You know, when I had gas or had oil and grime and shit on them from working on dirt bikes or cars or whatever. And then I was at a gas station and I had a pump. When I went to remove it, the pump spurt gas back over my hand. And I didn't think anything of it. I just kind of sprayed it off with a water bottle, wiped it off. And my hand fucking had a chemical burn on it for like a couple weeks after that. Maybe it's because I'm older, or maybe it's just because maybe the fucking gasoline's changed. But like when we were kids, we could put our hands, like we always, I don't know why, we always had fucking, we would pour gasoline in a 5-gallon bucket and use it like as a parts washer. We just put our hands in it and it didn't fuck you up at all. Gasoline now will fucking destroy you. My mom got her hand stuck in a car door and my grandma drug her a few yards before man, life used to be way harder, guys. You guys ever see a car that had a coffee pot in the dash? Did you ever see the cars that had the divot for a baby? It was like a baby fucking you'd put your baby in a blanket in the fucking divot in the dash in the car. Did you guys ever see that? I think pavers use diesel to clean their trucks and stuff. Wash parts with gas as a kid. Intro to mechanic skills in the 80s. Yeah, it worked. Got my heavyweight hoodie. Shit, the hoodies are nice. They're really, really nice. I have been wearing mine every time I go outside since we've got them. Saw a guy lowering the bed of a dump trailer with his hand on the frame of the trailer, acting all too cool for school, leaning on it, and didn't realize it was an inch from crushing every digit. Dude, like it seriously could fucking cut your whole arm off. Are we talking like those dump trucks where the extra wheels come down, like gravel trucks and shit? Dude, just the tailgate slamming down would fucking cut you in half. Finally installed new quad rail attached to 2. Congratulations, dude. That's cool, man. Baller. I've got some chalk rounds on order to play with when they get in. Good for you, dude. That's super cool, man. Accidentally dumped some MEK on, what is that, methyl ethyl ketone? Is that what that is, MEK? On my arm at work once. I've never been so cold and feeling on fire at the same time. The additives in gas are fucking nasty. When I worked at the refinery, I would have to wash my hands with lemon juice I'll bet. We didn't need a seatbelt. Every car I ever rode in as a child had a seatbelt, but my grandma had a car that didn't have seatbelts or didn't come with seatbelts. What about the baby cages for the windows? Yeah, baby cages. And then you also had to put your kids in babies like in tenement houses because rats would chew on their faces. But yeah, those fucking divots, the bars in the windows on all the apartment buildings, those divots, that was to put your baby out there. You wear cargo shorts or pants quite often. Will one of your knife pouches fit in a cargo pocket? How about your EDC pouches? What are we specifically talking about? Are we talking about EDC organizer? Yes, it'll fit in a cargo pocket. Pocket organizer will fit in a cargo pocket. Knife pouch, are you talking about like our zippered knife pouch? I could put it in my back pockets on these. You could definitely put it in the pockets on Katanicas. Like those pockets are every bit as big as like BDU pockets. The organizer will fit in any of them. It'd be tight in my front pockets because I have other shit. Totally go in the back pocket, no problem. About to order one of the Typhon tool roll-ups. You have a wrench roll also. Are you asking me or telling me? Because they'll both be online. I do believe that I have a wrench roll-up, a wrench roll, and then we have the Typhon toxic tool rolls. We're building all that shit really fast though. Back when yeah, gas used to piloted gas, yeah. Seatbelts. We don't need seatbelts. Dude, I feel like I'm naked without a seatbelt. Never do I get in a vehicle and not put on a seatbelt. Blows my mind. The only thing I drive without a seatbelt, which I really should wear a seatbelt, is the skid steer. Twin Falls, Idaho has a gas station that sells leaded on the pump. That's nice. Used to drive a Kenworth T880 tandem dump truck. One of the idiots I worked with put his hand between the bumper and the door. What happened with that? Did it literally remove? It removed the hand? I would assume it just fucking cut it straight off, right? I love when the dump trucks come in here. We have them here a couple times a year. Usually they're friends' trucks, so I'm real close with a GoPro. Man, I love that fucking smash when that thing drops. You can tell when the driver owns the truck or he doesn't, because when the driver owns the truck, it doesn't smack nearly as much. And if he's really cognizant of it, it doesn't smack at all. But the guys who are driving for other companies, bam, and it bams a couple times. It's a fucking, like, you feel it in your body. I bet when you're bringing the water tote down the hill, you thought about a seatbelt. No, I wasn't too worried about that. But when I got the grapple, we were out in the back and we had a tree down, a huge oak tree, and I didn't think it would pick it up. And all of a sudden it was way over me and the whole fucking thing tilted forward and I almost fell out of the skid steer. My eyes went big. Brandl's eyes went big. One of the few Gen Z guys getting my dose of lead and microplastics instead of estrogen. Estrogen and makeup and fucking silicone from breast implants leaking. Once had a trooper tell me he has never had to unbuckle a dead person. That's a good saying. I've never had to unbuckle a dead person. Man, we've come down that hill, Dean, from where we brought that water tote down, how we came down there, and I was real sketchy about the teetering on that hill. We've run that hill fucking 4,000 times in the last couple weeks. We brought all those trees down. We brought all the stuff they cut down. It was sketchy at first because it used to be sharp. Now it's just super rounded. When Jose flipped his truck a couple years back, I'm thankful he had his seatbelt on. No doubt he would have been ejected. Yeah. Surrounded by a couple 100 tons of lead right now. Where are you at? Going down backwards helps the big hills and heavy load. Yeah. I'm still sketched getting it on and off a trailer. Does your skid steer not have the safety bar you have to pull over? No, mine has the two. I have a Kubota, so it's got the two arms. But I still should I should probably put the seatbelt on. Oftentimes I don't. Broke 4 fingers. Holy shit, dude. I can't believe that didn't cut them off. Bro is at a spent fuel depot. Is that what he's doing? The Paycheck Plantation. Man, I was watching a bunch of stuff on Birmingham, Alabama. I think it was Birmingham. The steel plants that you guys have down there. Foss, I think. Foss Steel. And they've got a massive one that's actually open to the public. Like, you can walk the whole fucking thing. There's even a dude there that's like a historian that like really knows all this stuff about it. It's very interesting. Like, he was showing like under the steel hoppers every hour they would dump molten steel, and it's just this big bed of sand. And they would go through and basically make cuts in the sand, and the steel would come in, and then they'd have these offshoots. And the offshoots, we call them pig iron because it looked like a mom pig with little pigs on it. And each of those offshoot ingots was like 100 pounds. And dudes had to move that shit by hand. It was fucking super interesting. Have you ever seen a prism block that mounted on the dash of the 30s, 50s cars so you could see the color at the stoplight when you stop too close to the light? I think I've seen those. I didn't know that's what those were for, though. Can you send me 100 pounds? I need to cast some 44 mag bullets. I've pulled up to an accident scene where the dude was ejected, but he was wearing a seatbelt because his pants was wrapped around the seatbelt and he wasn't wearing any. Cast iron pipe foundry is in Birmingham too. Yeah, dude, I love that shit. All that big, huge industrial plants. When do you plan to make some woodland butt packs? Soon. Soon. We've got a stack of them. Cody's got them all. We just did a fucking ton Thursday, Friday, and today. All the tool bags. And I think I saw him cut Typhon Toxic large tool bags, which means that all the tool bags, all the large tool bags are already also in line. But we've got a lot of butt pack orders. And a ton of FUPA orders too. So all that stuff will be coming shortly. Tadalafil is, yeah, the Tadalafil is great, dude. The Tadalafil works really well. Here's day packs here. Some fruitcake ordered this purple shit right here. It'll be badass. And then this one will have orange liner inside. This one will have purple under the shoulders exposed, and this one will not. I dig old machinery. Some of the big ass cannon hammers and shit. Yeah, dude. They have this massive wrench at that steel plant in Birmingham. It's 2,000 pounds. It's literally. It looks like a giant box wrench, and they use a machine to put it in place. And then once it's in place, dudes just have to smack it with a hammer until it fucking lets go. If we don't care what color an item we ordered is, we just reply to the confirmation email to Amanda. Yeah, you can do that. And the secret is, guys, to really help us help you, when you order the official Cat Ass, yeah, or just reach out to me, Cat Ass. That's for you. Reach out to me on private message on Facebook. For you, Cat Ass. But the secret is, to really help us help you when you place an order the shit you want, obviously, and then put in notes, hey, I'll take other close colors or whatever you can do to make it ship or whatever. I had a dude, I had 4 people that I emailed this morning as I was pulling their orders, pretty good size orders, and they're missing like one little, mesh pocket or something. And I emailed these 3 dudes, and I'm like, hey, I don't have this mesh pocket, but we can ship this order if we can send you, multi. He ordered woodland mesh or something. And we only heard back from one of them dudes. Like, I spend a lot of time emailing those guys, and we hear back from, like, if I email 100 people with options to make their shit ship, we hear back from 2 of them. Maybe. Would it be too much trouble to show me the left-handed micros you have in stock? Yeah, my video feed will die up there. How about you tell me what color, and we'll find out. Got your hoodies today. They're nice, dude. I love them. What's the lead time on a multicam kit bag ordered during Cyber Monday? I don't know, Jake. Real answer, I don't fucking know. Cody has multicam black, and woodland kit bags. In what order that will happen, I don't know. Here, let me show you. I showed you guys this pile a few days ago, right? It's about a third less than it was. But one of these clips in here is going to be kit bags. And then Heather will be in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So the capacity gets doubled Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Cody cuts all the big shit, hands Heather all the small shit, and she just rips through that shit. She's the one that'll probably do kit bags. Huh? Oh, apparently she won't be here Thursday because it's Christmas. Button pack works awesome as a saddle bag in the center saddle behind seat. Right on, good info. G Master, hey man, I'm waiting on your comment here. What color micro and what kind of micro rig do you want? Does it matter? You know we make like 12 different micro rigs, right? YouTube actually lets you see the video. Welcome. Shotgun cards, single pistol mags, tool roll-ups. Typhon Mystery 9 bags are all cut. They're somewhere in line or in motion. Desert Tiger Super Kit Bag is tight. Yep. Yeah, I forgot that was even there. EU farmer protest full swing still. Interesting situation from all the climate regs. Yeah, they're fucking up a building where no one's at. Like nobody even there's no repercussion to it. Go to those motherfuckers' houses. There's a whole roll of Desert Tiger. That's a 150-yard roll. There's a partial roll. That was a 150-yard roll of Jungle Tiger. Desert Tiger does go with everything. 12 gauge, anything not Cryptek or black. Amanda, can you look and see, put eyes on anything left-hand 12 gauge? I don't think there's anything up there. Yeah, they're small enough. They're only 12 inches across, maybe 13.
I've got multicam.
Multicam 12 gauge left hand.
I've got multicam black.
Multicam black.
I've got woodland.
Woodland.
That looks like it's it for.
Okay. Multicam,
Multicam black.
woodland, or multicam black we have for left hand 12 gauge micros. Now, if you're asking me that question, I am assuming that it is you're interested in it shipping quickly. Do not add any more shit to that order. You can add an H harness. If you add an H harness, we'll build the H harness the next day. Also, you are not going to have this by Christmas. Just be aware. We're going to ship it tomorrow. If you order it tonight, we're going to ship it tomorrow. You're probably not going to have it by Christmas. We do have a fortune in raw materials. I don't know how much it is. I would guess it's probably 13 a yard. How much is Tiger? What do we pay for Tiger Stripe?
I think it's
15 a yard times 150. And then you're shipping, which comes on a pallet, so it's shipping freight. YKK, yeah, we use YKK zippers. Some people think I should buy a boat. I think I should order a Desert Tiger, and I'd build you one. It'd be badass. It'd be the first one we've ever done. You'd like it a lot more than a boat. You get a lot more pussy with it. Get a lot more use out of it. It's always the shotgun, guys. No, I'm good with it. JMH, what's up? Paula, get some sleep. Good job today. 12 gauge, anything not cryptic. Make cash money print grade. I don't have it, man. I have a little material. I've not been able to get the print. I've not seen it forever. I've been up since 3. Why am I yawning? A relic of the 2010. What's a relic of the 2010s? Oh, cash print. I even have some work orders, not job orders, but I have like bins of work in cash print floating around. I think the last thing I made in cash print went to one of Nick Bolton's kids. Chocolate chip. I do have a little bit of chocolate chip floating around. We bought the entire remaining stock from the mills of chocolate chip for $2 a yard. We had so much chocolate chip, we were cutting that shit up and putting it inside bags to stiffen them up and as liners and tool bags and shit. Man, I wish I had all that shit. I've got a few yards of it. Wrappers just don't flex vests like they used to. We had some Louis Vuitton shit we made some vests for. Some body armor carriers. Tim Burchett talking about, yeah, I thought the privateer thing was good to go. I thought that was 100% on. Somebody's making chocolate chip. Like I've seen London Bridge put some gear out in chocolate chip, so somebody's running it. Although they might have bought the whole die lot on it. Mini kit bag out of chocolate chip. That would be fucking awesome. I'm not doing that though. The shit's too valuable to put into a mini kit bag. All right, guys, I'm gonna start turning the lights off. We'll go for about another 5 minutes. Comments, questions. Hey, Amanda, are you at your computer? This is Cat House 240-588. See if we can make any movement on that. See what we can do with it. Is Austrine any? You know, I've never used Austrine. I don't know.
It's an updated Formac bandolier. You haven't made them.
Oh, we haven't run any Formac bandoliers, Scott. That's why we haven't shipped it. We've not made a single one of them. They're batched up. What camo got turned into liner material the most? ATAC. Yeah, we did a ton of fucking ATACs because we used to get seconds from Shots Manufacturing, who is Camo Depot. Camo Depot is Scott's or Shots. Plus, we were getting totally hooked up on ATAC shit. Our friend owned the company. So we were getting all their seconds, which just had little blemishes in it, but it was still fucking good material. We put a lot of that in there, but we probably put way more chocolate chip than we ever put ATACs into shit. Are we closed any this week? Like, you mean for Christmas? I'm sure all my people are gonna want Christmas off. I was not aware that it was Christmas until about 2 hours ago. In case you don't know, Christmas is on Thursday. Because you might not, because I didn't know Christmas was on Thursday until I was at dinner. And somebody told me Christmas was Thursday. You love latex? Yeah, it looks like Tatooine, right? The where the Ewoks live, that ATAX IX. Or ATAX, what was the not the original ATAX, what was the next one? ATAX, the green one. AU maybe? No. No, so the wood chipper has been gone and back 3 times. It is currently gone again, not running. FG, that's it. That's it, what I'm thinking of, FG. Apparently they're making it again. I have IX. Yeah, we're probably working on Christmas too. All right, guys, I'm out. Thanks for hanging out. See you guys tomorrow morning.